going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. This is Dollhouse. We're on episode number 4, which is called Grey Hour. And yeah, this show has been absolutely killing it. These past 3 episodes have been pretty interesting and has gotten me hooked. We've had some very interesting concepts, especially in the last episode where Echo was tasked to protect that singer. And yeah, she did better than expected, which is causing a few heads to stir. So yeah, but I'm really excited to see where this plot does go. We also had that twist with Victor being part of the actives, with him being the person to throw Agent Ballard off the Dollhouse scent. Since he's the only one that since Victor's the only one Ballard could talk to, because everyone else at the FBI thinks he's cuckoo. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying this show. This show has been absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited to check out more of this show. So with that said, let's get on to episode number 4 for Dollhouse Season 1. This is Grey Hour. Let's go.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh. Okay. That could have been like, whoa.
What is that?
Oh, little baby. Take that away from Echo, like the miracle of the circle of life. Come on.
Are you your best?
Can't be your best without developing.
I think if you always try, that's best. Right?
Nice. Hey!
Every day is a chance to be better.
Some deep stuff.
They're eating lunch.
They're eating lunch together, man, friend. Same 3. Even the same day.
Not for me, you know. This night, this gift.
You're a very generous man.
So you're just a proxy. Someone obviously wants to be discreet. Oh, yeah, okay.
Forever, man! Please, help me! They hurt me, please.
Run them down. Yeah, you want to run. You want to run. Jerks.
Anywhere.
No, thanks.
I just want
Should
you
have
to
made it
think
30. Oh! Oh!
I'm in.
We're in position.
Door codes 489-37483.
Whoa!
Blue sky.
Wait, this was all a cover?
You ready to go boom?
Ready. We gotta sync our watches.
Oh, sweetie. You're on Taffy Standard Time now. And 3, 2,
Very
1,
quirky, Taffy. And we're in.
Are you Bonnie?
No. I'm not that stupid. Bonnie and her gun-crazy beau.
Why do you
Know
think
what they
she's the
wanted?
best, though?
Wasn't to be the
She
best.
doesn't leave any
Bestness
traces
needs a
behind.
Quiet, head down kind of life. No, Bonnie and Clydie, they wanted fame, notoriety. And boy, did they
Don't
get
doubt
it. They
her.
also got dead. I'll pass on that.
The Borodines use me to get to you. That means they know I talk to you. The FBI. I am a dead man already. If you don't help me.
Just help him out. I mean, he gave you a gift.
I help you.
Boom.
I never hear from you again. Never. Is in ever. Never ever.
Never say never ever.
Stay.
Let me get out of here.
Will do. Hey, where are you going with that?
Do I recognize him?
Hey!
Oh, dude. Dude, you Hey!
Stop the door! Bastard!
You sneaky bastard.
Hey, are you okay?
Peachy.
Over here.
I'm on it. Everything all right in there?
We're locked in. My tech guy's gonna need medical,
It's
but
all
I'm
chill.
fine, I can get us out. Which is irrelevant if the job's a wash.
I'll finish the job. Just get out of there.
Go on,
Thanks.
Plankton.
See you in a few.
Sort that guy out. Oh, that's not good.
Did I fall asleep?
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. I hate... Why? Oh, boy! Ah, shoot him in the leg, yeah! Go Langton!
Barely.
How do we undo it?
We don't?
We're in a bit of a bind, but
Somebody out
someone
there
knows.
Figured out our frequency, hacked into our call, and that's not even the hard part. I mean, we're talking about something.
Is this...
I could not have seen this coming. This is not my fault.
Alpha? Are they using Jiaying?
Hello, Taffy. I'm Adele DeWitt. I need your help.
This is emergency. Oh, boy. So they've imprinted her with the same personality as they did with Echo.
Lots of people, they painted what they saw. But this guy painted what is. That's what art's for. To show us who
Very,
we are.
very deep and very
This one,
calm to
saying
her.
how we start off whole, and somewhere along the line, the pieces start to slide.
Feelings are hurt. I assure you that Echo is not some girl. You and she are cut from the same cloth.
I've never gotten amnesia
Literally.
during a
She's
gig,
she's
but,
not wrong.
Three
Literally.
of your peers are locked in that vault with nothing between them and a SWAT team but you. There is no balm for a bruised ego like saving the day.
What's prison?
It's a place with no sky.
Oh, that's pretty
Bad
deep.
When bad guys get caught, we don't get to see sky.
I'm a
He's gonna
bad
kill
guy.
himself.
You are a talking cucumber.
Oh!
Is gonna remote wipe Echo in Los Angeles to steal your job.
It's all revenge.
Suddenly, Topher's no longer #1 son.
Echo could die.
Oh,
That is
Topher, for
not a
God's
plan
sake.
for career advancement.
Exactly.
Anyway, Takahashi's a hack. There's only one person I know who could achieve a remote wipe,
Alpha?
and he's dead.
Dead.
You know this only...
Hello?
If I can get the vault door open before the motion detectors reactivate, we're all good. Is this a chowderhead?
I don't know.
The chowder head. Oh my god.
Yes. Here's the dealio. I can get you...
This is fun. Are you having fun?
Go to the door. You'll want both hands.
Oh man, this is so fun.
On 3, start drilling.
She doesn't have it, but like
Ready. I'm gonna
creates
close my
interesting
eyes and pray
plots.
to God that when... Chowderhead, talk to me. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't give my job away.
What's the police response time?
7 minutes, guards inside less. 6 minutes, 15 seconds less.
Dude! Ah, shit.
Taffy, thank you for...
I'm sorry.
Me too.
This is... Now, there's gotta be some hope. There's gotta be some hope.
Don't go anywhere with that. Got my eye on you.
Echo?
I'm sure.
Do it now! What are you waiting for? Do it!
Shoot, shoot. Oh! Oh, dang! Dang!
Around the
For
corner,
Echo.
you can get out.
I like how he's helping out Echo.
He's broken. Can we fix him?
Oh!
I'm not broken.
No. You're not. Come on. Let's get out of here.
I kind of have a point to make with that whole "I'm not broken" bit.
Link, nobody's gonna care.
It's a thing. He's lost his
Your mean face.
Cool.
Act tough. But you will care, Agent Ballard. That's your problem.
Finding him, confining him. We're not all powerful.
Nope. We need to be prepared.
I'm scared like a little girl.
After what Alpha
Find the
did?
nestle at the bottom. I'll tell you what I know about Alpha.
In before she says, "I'm not broken" in the mirror. Or is she trying to copy out the art piece? Yeah, it's gonna be very, very crazy, isn't it? With how Alpha's gonna fit into the fold. I'm really excited to see what Alpha has to bring once we do get to him, rather than just being a flashback and whatnot. Because he is very, very interesting from the little bits and pieces we've gotten about him. And now DeWitt cannot hide the fact that he might be a threat, even though he was neutralized. That might not be enough. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see how he's going to get in on this. But yeah, this was an extraordinary episode with the fact that Echo was pretty much on the back foot. Like, it was really eerie to see Echo, who has for the past 3 episodes gotten the job done, to see her struggle in this case. And Dollhouse had to go above and beyond to try and make best of a bad situation by imprinting the Taffy personality into Sierra and have her go through the instructions, and then that didn't help whatsoever. So it was really fun stuff to see. Like, even like she was on the receiving end on this episode, but like there were episodes like The Target where she was on the receiving end, but she still managed to come out on top. She was just in a complete blank state. She had no idea what to do. She was unaware about this whole situation, and yeah, it was a challenge for her, because she did not have that the mental capacity of Taffy. She was the blank state that she was supposed to be back at the Dollhouse. So it would be a far cry to, like, even if those two men, like, well, if one of the guy who was being an absolute arse, even if they could help her, they could not. It would be a far cry to what they could achieve, because Taffy's supposed to be this incredible strategist and whatnot, and yeah, they would need that imprint for them to get what they wanted. So they were completely screwed unless Alpha managed to give her back her personality. But yeah, it was really, really great. Like, there was no way she could achieve anything without external help, with the assistance of Taffy number 2. And it was just really great to see 2 different hosts utilize one personality in this episode. Like, we had 2 different actors with one role. And I don't know much about Faith and Buffy the Vampire Slayer from where I'm at, because I'm a part of this collar's really, really weird. But yeah, I've watched a bit of season 3 as of this recording, and I'm introduced to Faith, and I know a bit about Faith, but I will say Taffy is bringing me reminiscence of Faith from Buffy. So yeah. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to see all hell break loose, basically, because of Alpha causing some shenanigans. I'm really interested to see what got him to be so hostile towards the dollhouse, and everything about him, really, why he's obsessed with Echo. It's going to be really, really fun. Speaking about obsession with Echo, we had Agent Ballard who confronted Victor, and basically effectively told him to sod off and prove his loyalty. Because, yeah, I wouldn't be too happy if I thought that, oh, so he got me, he misled me to the point where I got shot. So, yeah, but we got a bit about him. More awesomeness from Langton when the expert betrayed the group. He shot him, which was really, really super. I'm loving Langton even further. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. My problem, though, is that I do feel like there's going to be some kind of consequences anyways for Dollhouse, no matter what, because the guard who Echo knocked out, like, surely that would be, like, surely her face would be noticeable for that guard, right? So, or cameras would have picked her up. Either way, like, when you issue jobs, or when you issue dolls to achieve certain jobs that clients want to achieve, like, something like that is going to backfire. And I know the company is willing to do anything for the right price, but surely there's got to be the line in the sand, really, because, like, you don't want this company to fail. Like, you want to, you are willing to do anything for the right amount of money, but, like, you don't want to jeopardize your own company, surely. So, and with Echo knocking out that guard, surely he's going to retain some kind of information, unless the thing that was injected into his neck also makes him lose part of his memory. Still, it's a pretty big risk, isn't it? And like I said, like, this company will do anything for the right amount of money. So you want to have that line in the sand. You want to know where your limits are, because otherwise you're gonna basically effectively screw your own company over, all for naught. Basically. So yeah. There was something that I wanted to talk about, and it's because I always want to, like, if there's something that I feel is very personal, I always love to go in deep about that, because I always like to relate to stuff. Like, if there's a character that I can relate to, then it warms my heart so much. And there was a line that I really, really liked, and the situation with Echo, like I said this in the reaction, this might be a bit of a stretch, but I wanted to touch up upon this because I felt this was really, really personal, in terms of my own interpretation. And yeah, Echo saying to Langton, "I'm not broken," was really, really personal. For those who don't know, I'm mildly autistic, and I really, really do like the fact that we had those two guys who, well, one of the guys especially, who was being a right dick and was basically saying that she was broken. And obviously Echo was in a world of her own. She had no idea about where she was. So yeah. And I like to think of, like, make the comparison about Echo having a mental condition partnered with people who don't have any problems. And like, there are people who do not have those mental conditions that view people like me, for example, as broken. So I do feel like there is that kind of pull, there is that kind of attraction to that line, because I don't really see I always see the case of people like me, or, like, yeah, I always see that as I'm just wired differently. I'm not broken, but sadly, there are a bunch of people who do view people with a mental condition as that. So yeah, like I said, that's a bit of a stretch, but it's on my own interpretation of it, and I guess Opinions are like mouths. Everyone's got one, so yeah. No, but that's my own interpretation of it, as well as part of me is feeling like the "I'm not broken" line, of course, in this story resonates to part of Echo is voicing out her discreet holes. I don't know, but I feel like, because I do feel like Echo's experiences in the vault might have bigger ramifications, because they had to wipe her default mind. They didn't wipe an imprint that she had. They had to wipe her default mind. And part of me, for some reason, feels like that's going to have some consequences because they had to wipe her default mind. I know she's building her own personality from nothing at that point. So it's still technically a bit of a personality, but I don't know. Part of me feels like there's going to be some ramifications because they had to wipe her default mind. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I do feel like the "I am not broken" line also does have some recognition about there's a part of Echo voicing out the discrete holds that of the memories that's supposed to be wiped, because they've been obviously noted throughout these past episodes. Even at the very end, she's drawing the face in conjunction with the picture that she was analyzing in this episode. So yeah, it also is going to be very, very interesting to see, like I said, Alpha. I mean, I've already said that, but Topher was obviously scared. Miss DeWitt is obviously not acting dumb and realizes there's the possible resurgence of Alpha. And that's great because they are adding 2 and 2 together with the body of the sheriff. I think it was an episode in the Target. Like they realized that he carries similar scars to what Alpha did. And now that we've got this situation here, no one could be good enough to break into to intercept that call like that, unless you're Alpha. They're putting 2 and 2 together, so that's really, really good. Like they might have that understanding that Alpha should have died, but they realize that, well, this is no coincidence. So we've got to take extra precautions, and Miss DeWitt is doing that by giving Topher some extra security clearance. I did like how Topher was totally scared, like he was anxious, and fear was like he was his mind was making decisions based on fear because everything went to hell. So I really, really did like how Topher was a bit anxious in this episode, because he's usually all, I guess, cocky, I guess is the right word. I'm not so sure. But yeah, he's usually a bit more confident and more chilled. Whereas you have Langdon, who's like very doubtful. But in this situation, he was very anxious. So I really, really like how that played around in this episode. But yeah, this was a really fascinating episode of Dollhouse. I'm really excited to see more of Alpha, because he is a very interesting presence that's putting a bit of a spanner in the works at Dollhouse. So yeah, this is going to be really, really fun stuff to see. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!